working on a project? And this girl just goes off on the professor. She's like, I will end you. Nazis!
Right, cool. Thank you, Shiri and Issy, for that brilliant performance. So, welcome to Meanest Man on Campus, or MEMOC, where we have these 6 candidates here, which are all trying to prove why they are the meanest man on campus. They've each chosen a charity that they want all their proceeds to go towards, and if one person wins the most proceeds by you guys donating, all the proceeds from every candidate will go to their own charity. So, what we have here is these 6 candidates are going to come up, they're going to talk a little bit about themselves, why they're the meanest man, and why their charity is the greatest. And you can vote at any time in the back corner over there at that table. 1 cent is equal to 1 vote, so vote for your candidate you think you want to win most. You can also vote online, you can check out the Facebook event. So, without further ado, we'll move to Fiji and USO.
Meanness, ignorance, disservice, immorality, and ineptitude. These are the core values of every Phi Gamma Delta, or Fiji for all the G's out in the audience. Fiji has been a fabulously purple beacon of meanness since its inception in 1848, with our brothers ever striving for new levels of nastiness. We're actually kind of tired of winning every year, but we might as well do it again. As many of you know, Fiji now calls a church in downtown Troy home. What you don't know is that it came with a baptismal font. And now you may think to yourself, Blake, what do you guys need a baptismal font for? You can't perform baptisms. And you know what, for once in your life, you're right. That's why we've turned it into a Jello pit, where we host midget Jello wrestling every Thursday night. We're actually taking bets after this if you guys want in. We also steal paper from the printer rooms. We burn popcorn in the quad kitchen. We take up a whole Rathskeller booth with just 1 person. And we also steal all the silverware from Commons. But I digress. The real reason I'm here today is to talk about USO, an organization that gives back to service members and their families. We here at Fiji are very close with a lot of veterans. In fact, we met a couple when we walked through our back alley this morning. Because we care about veterans about as much as the US government does, we pretty much totally ignored them. Anyway, servicemen and women give up a lot of their lives when they're deployed. The USO is responsible for bringing back a lot of these simple comforts to active duty soldiers. However, there are far more important things than everyday amenities. We hope that your donations here today will allow for an expansion of their centers to become much more frat through the integration of free alcohol, weight rooms with full weight equipment and free protein shakes, and also, most importantly, pong tables. If we win Meanest Man on Campus, we will make sure that USO can continue supporting our troops. Thank you.
Hello. Hello, Mr. Fiji representative. Could you please just step forward here for me? I'd like to ask you a couple questions regarding your mean activities. What would you say sets you apart from other candidates?
What sets us apart from other candidates? I mean, I guess we can just go down the list here. Dr. Ma, I think you must realize by now that people only take your class because it's required. Seriously, I think our charity still is going to start giving back to RPI students because they're considered veterans after they're out of your class. DKE, I was reading up on you guys, and the meanest things you guys are known for is accidentally setting your house on fire back in the 80s. Thunder Mountain Curry, do you think overcharging me for pad thai is that mean? You gotta mark up 100% to be truly mean, 50% is like, don't just stop there. Randy, I've met your cats, and honestly, they're meaner than you. And then to the GM and the PU, I really appreciate seeing you guys around more often these last few weeks. If only you cared this much when your job wasn't at stake.
We don't care because you all suck.
I'd like to keep all comments from the crowd to a minimum. You can attack these people afterwards. So, if you were to... I'm sorry. If you were to be elected as meanest man on campus, how would you deal with kindness under your reign of being the meanest man?
So because of our generous donations to the USO and various service organizations, SEAL Team 6 has actually agreed to team up with us and squash any kindness we find on campus.
Wow. And so, would you say that that's a way that you would promote conflict on campus, or do you have other means of doing that?
Well, for promoting conflict, we prefer to work behind the scenes. Here at RPI, we pay off school administrators to not only cancel protests, but also suspend the student handbook every other weekend.
Well, I think we've heard enough mean things from you, Fiji. Give it up for Fiji! The next person we have is Randy and Jean.
All right, I feel like you as a crowd want to interact a little bit more. So can I hear a big, rousing boo from you guys? Now, I don't know if you said, this is not mean man on campus, this is meanest man on campus. So can I get a little bit of a larger boo? That is more like it. All right, welcome candidates. Thank you, Rebecca. Your mic is here. You can take another one if you need it.
Sorry, my name. Okay.
So mean we didn't prepare a speech.
Unlike Mr. Longino, we had no idea what we were going to say. So we're going to like totally wing this, but that was real. I don't know how I'm going to beat what he just did. That was really good. So, Jean, why are we the meanest men on campus? Well, for me, I like to do 3 a.m. fire alarms every night in every single residence hall, Greek house, and off campus, because we are encompassing all of that. In case of you didn't know, residence life is everywhere, okay? Right, Katie, can I? I am all about bed checks at 8 o'clock at night. I am all about getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, along with Rotsy, and doing calisthenics with them. We are all about making every single one of you buy the most expensive meal plan, and of course the most expensive housing that you could possibly get. And then, I don't know what else we're gonna do, Jean. What are you gonna do?
Escape from Earth life and come hide out at the Union. There is no place to run and no place to hide. So basically, what you have here is a proven track record of me. How can you consider the row of Boy Scouts over there? I've got this. That's right.
And her name is Mean Jean. I mean, it rhymes. Come on, it was meant to be, right? And we are past winners of this, just so you know.
Experience.
No pressure or anything like that.
Yeah, okay.
Go ahead, Rebecca. Take it.
All right, now we're going to move on to some of our meanest man on campus debate questions. So, Randy, you've already served as meanest man on campus. How will you update your campaign together with Jean to be even meaner if you win?
Well, for those of you who know me really well, you know that I hate animals, so I am all about going to every humane society and letting all the animals go and run free so that they, never have a home to go to. And then Jean eats them, so yeah, so there you go.
Now, one of the problems we've seen on RPI campus is the terrible, terrible problem of kindness. How will you squelch kindness in your role?
No kindness. We don't have kindness.
We don't like
Kindness.
Anybody who smiles, they get written up and immediately go to Dean Drescher for judicial, just so you know. And that's everybody on campus. I see you smiling right now.
And final question here. What sets you apart from other candidates?
Pure evil.
I can't answer that any better than that. I think it says it all.
Well, I don't know about you, but I personally am terrified. Thank you so much. And next up we have Delta Kappa Epsilon, commonly known as Deke.
All right, so Delta Kappa Epsilon promotes being a gentleman, a scholar, and a jolly good fellow. Now, all these characteristics traditionally would be great qualities to strive for, but don't believe for a second that any brothers at this fraternity represent any of them. As a matter of fact, that's just a cover-up for how mean we really are. Rob, tell him, are we gentlemen?
No, of course not. Deke brothers never hold a door for anyone, especially children.
All right, Rob, how scholarly are we?
We're pretty bad. We never show up to class in general. We enjoy watching children suffer. We purposely teach them raw math problems, you know, make sure they fail out of class really fast at the age of 6, 7.
Yeah, we make sure our children never make it past the 6th grade. Anyways, Rob, finally, are we at least jolly good fellows?
Not even close. We never crack a smile in public.
Well, the only way to save the children is to donate to St. Jude Children's Hospital and support Delta Kappa Epsilon for Meanest Man on campus. Now, some of the other candidates claim they're very mean. However, Fiji, your traditional colors are purple, like the same color as Barney. How can that possibly be mean?
Thunderman Curry says they'll take away our vegetables. I mean, no one likes vegetables anyway. It's not a big deal.
Like, I don't mean to call anyone out, but unlike certain candidates, we raised more than 6 pennies for this event.
And finally, Doc Mott claims that he brings tears to freshmen, but everyone passes his class. As a matter of fact, everyone gets B's and A's.
Next, we'll have some questions for the representatives from Deke. So, if you were to be elected Meanest Man on campus, how would you deal with kindness under your reign?
Well, we would completely get rid of it. For example, you know Barbara from Russell Sage, the nicest lady on campus? We would never say hi to her anymore and make sure nobody got to see her.
First thing we do running this competition, we eradicate APO off this campus. That'd be our first reign in terror.
Yeah, we can't let anyone do charity. Are you kidding me?
Some fighting words coming from Deke here. We made you, we can end you. As a follow-up to that, you talked about what you would do with kindness, but what would you, I feel like other candidates can accomplish similar means of squashing kindness. So what sets you apart from other candidates?
First and foremost, we don't believe in child support. That's number one. We strictly prohibit that in our house.
I mean, we may be the meanest, but we still raise the most money of any candidate by almost $100.
Also, we're not named after a water bottle company.
Okay, water bottle companies aside, I want to know specifically, I want to dive into policy here. How would you promote conflict on campus?
Well, to start, I like to really scream when I'm in the library while I do my work and play obnoxiously loud heavy metal music.
You know those Save the Union posters? Yeah, we tear every single one of those down immediately.
When we're at the Mueller Center, we make sure to sweat all over the machines and we make sure that they don't get wiped out afterwards.
On that gross note, we're done with Deke. We're going to be moving on to further the debate. More cheering. Oh, it's on the sheet. I should stick to the script. We're going to be moving on to Dr. Ma.
So as we reach the halfway point of our interviews, I'd like to remind everyone that if you think the candidate is the meanest man on campus, the way you make sure that happens is you vote in the back. 1 penny equals 1 vote, so $1 is a staggering 100 votes. You can have as many votes as you want. Just give us more money.
All right. I just want to make sure the cameras is off because I'm in the witness protection program. And if they see me, make sure you blur my face, change my voice, because if they know I'm here, Cousin Vinny will knock me off before the weekend's over. So make sure you do that. Thank you very much. I would like to talk, and I prepared a 150 slide presentation today, but I was told I couldn't do that. So I just need to tell you a little bit about me. I was a freshman here in 1979. Those were the tough old days. Remember, we had to go to class, barefooted in the snow, uphill both ways to class, right and back. I just feel like freshmen and college students, especially here at RPI, they are coddled, they are babied. So what I need to do, I don't want to be the meanest man. I just want you guys to be more realistic, so you're more prepared for the real world. Some of the things that I think I would like to promote something like a 4-year boot camp for everyone. Okay, first of all students should have a full year of chemistry. That's a requirement. And because my chemistry classes go so slow, I'm going to offer to combine Chem 1 and Chem 2 in 1 semester. And then I would probably have an average of 125 slides per lecture. That way we can squeeze in OChem 1 and OChem 2 in the spring semester for everyone. Just to see this, just make sure, just think about that. You're saving half the tuition by getting OChem 1, OChem 2, Chem 1, Chem 2 done in 1 year. Okay? But just to let you know, I was supposed to talk about my charity, right? I have no idea what the charity is, but I was promised I was going to get kicked back through Panama and then into Moscow and to Tehran. I was going to get $1 million for every $100 is going to be donated into my Panamanian account. But I believe it was some sort of soup kitchen in Troy. Was that true? But anyways, that's what I have.
All right. I don't know about you, but thinking about OChem 1 and OChem 2 in 2 semesters terrifies me, but in 1 semester, I'm basically gone. So Dr. Ma, how would you be prepared to deal with kindness under your reign?
Kindness, smitus. We're not going to be able to allow any kindness on campus because the real world is not kind at all when you get out there, guys. Okay? Believe me, you will thank me later when you are stepping over people while you're climbing to the top. Okay?
All right, now this is a hard-hitting question here. What's the worst thing that you've done for RPI?
Oh, for RPI? Oh, I don't know about for RPI. But,
or in your life, if that's more.
Oh, well, I remember when my first child was, like in 8th grade. He took algebra, high school class, he was really proud of. And he came to me, his first test, he's got a 97. He was so excited. He said, "Dad, I got a 97. As any Asian parent would say, how did you lose the 3 points? He was in tears going back to my wife, and my wife yelled at me, right, of course. And then just this past Christmas, we reminisced a little bit. I said, Jamie, hey, remember the time that you got a 97 in algebra? I said, yeah. Well, how did you feel? I said, well, I was devastated. And I said, well, so what are you doing now? I said, well, I'm I'm the patent attorney in Washington, D.C. So you doing okay? I'm doing great. But, Dad, but I can't afford all this therapy that I'm never making enough money to pay for all these therapies. That I'm going to have to pay for. But then I asked him a question. He just had a son. He's 4 months old. I said, will you do that to your son? He said, absolutely.
And on that note, thank you, Dr. Ma. Next up, we have Mike from Thunder Mountain Curry.
All right. Hey, hi guys. Whoa. Hey. Vegetables. Let's talk about vegetables, okay? You can eat vegetables or not. You guys all have money. You can do whatever you want. But there are a lot of people that can't eat vegetables. You know why? Because they can't afford vegetables. It's terrible. It makes me mad. It makes me really mad. When I get mad, I get mean. I get really mean. You know what? I have to pay $2.30 for green beans and $1.10 for boneless chicken. What's wrong? What's wrong with this picture? How come vegetables are twice as expensive as meat? Okay? How come people grow up in the inner city and they can't afford vegetables? How come? What's wrong with this country? What's wrong with this world that it's like that? Okay? That's what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about vegetables. Okay? I'm going to take all your vegetables away. You want to talk about me? How'd you like to not have vegetables? Okay? Just meat. Just meat. Your teeth are falling out. You can't see anymore. You can't think. Okay? Because you're not eating vegetables. All right? Well, I'm taking them all away from you. Okay? Unless we win. Okay? There's an organization called Capital Roots in downtown Troy. Capital Roots. What they do is they provide vegetables for everybody. Anyone that can't afford them. Up in the hood there, they have a veggie mobile that goes around. They collect all the farmers market vegetables. They bring them up there and they let people have vegetables. That's fantastic. You know what else they have? They've got a plot of land. They've got a plot of land that people can go plant their own vegetables. And they help them. They teach them how to do it. What a great thing. Okay? Well, that's what we're here to do. Okay? We're here to promote Capital Roots and to show you guys how mean we are. Yeah, we're so mean, we're going to take all your vegetables away. Vegetarian, I'm sorry. Hey, too bad. You're going to go hungry. Eat some meat. Eat meat. Okay, that's our speech. That's what we're here to do. Capital Roots. Oh, and by the way, vote early, vote often, and vote for Thunder Mountain Curry for the mics, because we are the meanest. Thank you.
Well, thank you for that. Some good New York democracy, vote early, vote often.
Yeah, I'm so pissed off right now.
As a starting question, what makes you different than the other candidates?
Oh God! Well, we're a bridge between the city of Troy and this RPI community. All you people are a part of a community. Well, we're part of a community too. We're in the city you guys all live in. All right, and that's what we're here. That's why we're here. We're here to feed you guys and take care of you guys, and we do every day, and we love it. We love you guys. We love everything to do with this campus and these people. Everybody here. Okay, but what sets us apart? Those jars over there, okay? Thunder Mountain Curry is going to match, penny for penny, every cent that's in that Thunder Mountain Curry jar. And regardless of whether we win or lose, that money that you put in that jar is going to go to Capital Roots. I'm going to make sure it does. Make us win, so it's 2 cents for every 1 cent. That's what sets us apart. We are committed to this. We are so committed. I can't wait to take your vegetables away. No, I don't want to do that because I want to win. All right? We're going to win, and we're going to keep giving you all your vegetables you want.
Okay, you talk about commitment, Mike. So with this power of commitment, how will you squash kindness on the RPI campus?
How are we going to squash kindness? Oh, boy. To paraphrase the motto of the Addams family, our role models, we will joyfully feast on the bodies of those who would be kind to us.
Bone chilling.
Okay, and on that terrifying note, what's the worst thing you've ever done in your life?
The worst thing that I've ever done in my life. What's the worst thing you've ever done?
Unfortunately, on the advice of my attorney, I cannot share that with you until the statute of limitations expires in 2019. But as soon as I can, I will.
A true politician. Thank you guys. Now we're going to move on to the GM and PU.
So you see, I'm up here and Marcus, well, he'd rather be homeless than spend the time talking to you people. That's just how mean we are. We're gonna dig up the toot screw and remind you guys that the quality of mercy isn't strained, that no matter how hard you try, you're just gonna fail. Because, you know, guys make Clarkson look good. I don't know what I'm looking at out here. It's making me sad. It's making me angry. When I get angry, well, I just fill up a swimming pool with union money and take a bath. I buy myself a helicopter with your activity fee. Sometimes I feel like I'm gonna go down to Bermuda and just ride and pack off into the sunset. But the charity that we're representing is Big Brothers Big Sisters. And last semester, you might have realized there were a lot of bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches sold. Donated $10,000. Well, they were all poisoned. Sorry. I mean, hey, too many people in the world, right? Gotta work on that. If we win, we're gonna donate all of that down to Big Brothers Big Sisters so we can keep teaching the children of Troy how to be degenerates, how to break rocks, smash windows, chew bubblegum, kick butt, and then we're gonna steal the bubblegum. But we're mean. And in the words of the great macho man, Randy Savage, we're the cream of the crop. And that's what makes us the best. All these other candidates, they're our agents of mean. Mike and Mike, you guys gotta make sure you put the special ingredient in the works on the rest of this week. You ever have your club try to rent a room in the union? I bet not. You know how it works, Gene. Randy, come on the regular, you gotta go around campus and just tear down posters. Because we're in cahoots with public safety. You think they're good at taking down paper? Wait till you see how they take down your self-confidence when you try to be kind. So, you know, vote GMPU for Meanest Man on campus. Because we make the rest of these people look like chumps. And I'd say we make you guys look like chumps too, but you're already doing that for yourselves. Thanks.
Hold on there, sir.
There's questions.
It's questioning time.
What you got?
Well, so your term as PU is gonna come to an end soon.
No, it's not.
Or not. Election scandal round 3. Now, please let me know, how will your long-term vision go with Meanest Man on campus if you were to win?
So you see, there's the Rensselaer Plan 2024. And that's just the start of it. You think it all came from Dr. Jackson, but that's the real long con. We're in it to win it. There is no Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute. There's just the Rensselaer Union. We're gonna take it all. We're gonna take it, and then we're gonna charge you $300,000 a head for the activity fee. Tuition will go down. Oh, my kidding, it's just gonna keep going up. The long con is just that sweet paper.
Those are some fighting words. So what sets you apart from the other candidates?
I told you, they just listen to what we do. Pure evil? We distill pure evil. We sell it, we bottle it, we make a profit off of it.
Where can I buy it?
Have you ever tried to eat down at Cusados?
What's the worst thing you've ever done in your life besides BPU?
Well, I'm standing up here and sharing a stage with you, aren't I?
I am done. One more question for you. What are ways that you promote conflict on campus?
Conflict on campus. Well, you know, we just started a boxing club through the union. It's just so we can train our special forces, you know? We gotta make sure that there's no smiles. Liam's in the back. See, that's why Liam wants to try and run for PU. He's gonna try and take my job and try and enact the special police, but what he doesn't know is that I'm not leaving. I'm here forever, man. The sun never sets on the beard. You can't get rid of it. So we're gonna go, and we're gonna make sure that people are fighting in the streets, people are fighting in the classrooms. Dr. Ma's a special ops specialist. He's gonna make sure that chemistry is not gonna teach you how to add one atom to another. but how to connect with your fist to your opponent's face.
Those are some actual fighting words. That is all for my questioning. Thank you. Now a quick word from our APO representative, and then we'll have some more sheer idiocy for you.
All right, thank you all so much for coming out. This was probably the best MEMOC I've ever been to with these 6 savage candidates, oh my God. So, if you guys think you found the meanest candidates, vote back there, 1 cent is 1 vote. We're also holding a raffle. Every 50 cents you donate gets you a raffle ticket. Raffle tickets get you a chance at winning 2 $10 Ben & Jerry gift cards. So if you want to vote, table back there. Now we'll move on to some sheer idiocy improv. Thank you so much for coming out. We're Phi Omega. Thanks for being here.
Alright, I'm back. I don't need a mic. I need 2 mics. Anyway, we're back. A couple more games we got. The first game we're going to play is called Emo Office. And the game is called Emo Office because it involves motion in an office. So we're going to have 4 improvisers here. Each one of them is going to get a separate and distinct emotion. So, we're going to have 3. No, we're going to have 4. So I'm going to need an emotion for Jose. Sure, meanness. And then a conflicting emotion for Maria. Kindness. All right. Another one for Izzy. I'm sorry? Heartbreak. And one for Chris. Fear. I heard fear. You're afraid, all right? So, let's do meanness. Heartbreak. Fear. All right, cool. We're going to start with, yes, who's it? Thank you. Oh, the follow's got the lead in the game. What is everybody going to get for this game? You know, it's tired of waiting.
Fantastic. Oh, what a lovely day. Thank you so much. I made you coffee. Thank you. It's such a wonderful day today. My pencil broke.
Doctor, what do we have to do now?
I think I need a bigger pair of gloves.
body salvageable? Hold on. This body is totally salvageable. We should put the heart back in.
Yep. And maybe you can trade it in for parts.
Of course, as we always do. All right, where are we bringing this? To the same guy as always?
As always.
All right, he really loves these bodies. Man, are we just gonna dump this? I don't know if that guy still buys the bodies.
I mean, I guess we should. Do you think there's a recycling center of some sort?
Is it fancy?
All right. So this will be our last game for this time of MEMA. But we do have a show this Friday, 8 p.m. in Mothers. It'll be improv capella. The best you can ask for is singing and improv. And we'll be working with partial credit. So please come and see us then. For now, we're going to end off with one of our favorites, Objection. Can I please have a non-controversial topic? I heard potato skins. I'm going to take that to potato. And we will start with Stephen.
Potatoes come from the dirt. This is a well-known and well-established fact. Potatoes grow in the dirt and thus use the dirt as their source of energy. Sprouting up from the dirt,
Objection. I use dirt as my source of energy.
You ran into sound?
I just get up in the morning, I'm tired, pour me a cup of dirt.
You don't have any input
Down it. And then I'm ready to go for the day. Never fails.
Like
I
slot
just
one does not go to
get through the day.
Objection.
And when I do fail, I just get more dirt, pour it on my head, mix it in.
Objection. Dirt is more of a body wash, not a shampoo. It's got exfoliant properties that really damage the keratin in your hair and do wonders for the epidermis. Objection. Potatoes are way better for your skin.
Objection. You're an epidermis.
Oh! 2 minutes remaining!
You're only on the outside, you're not on the inside, baby. You need to work on yourself. And because of that, I can't be around you anymore. This is a breakup.
Objection.
Baby, why? You always do this to me. One day you say you love me, and the next you just leave me.
Objection. That's how I feel from day to day. I'm sorry.
Just keep leaving me, just like my dad.
Objection.
Sustained.
Actually, I think I might leave. I'm not too sure. I jumped to conclusions a lot.
Are they using it?
Not right now.
Objection. I like jumping.
Before the show, are they using it?
Sustained. What's it you need?
Jump up and down and up and down.
Objection. I'm pioneering the sideways trampoline.
Sustained.
It's a lot of fun when you want to not bounce up and down because that's not what they're for.
Objection. My arm has the bending properties of a trampoline.
You can bounce them on walls like paintings, but just bouncier.
Objection. I am an artist.
Sustained.
I paint.
Objection. You are not the artist. I am artist.
Overall.
And the world comes alive around me. The entire world listens to me.
30 seconds remaining.
Because I am art.
Objection. Art is me, dude.
Sustained.
No, wait. I don't know if you've seen me recently, but just
Objection. I have.
Then you need to get your prescription checked, buddy, because I just don't think you're
Objection. How can I check my prescription if I can't see?
Sustained.
That's a fatal flaw in the eye care system. If I can't read my
Objection. I don't care.
Sustained.
I really couldn't care less about your eyes.
Objection. But I do.
Overall.
Objection. If you cared about your eyes, you need carrots.
Sustained.
Carrots are well known and full for to help your eyes. Objection. I get my carrots from the supermarket. Supermarket carrots don't have objection. I am a carrot.
One last thing. We're going to draw the raffle. So,
The raffle. Win some prizes.
I got mad prizes. Look at these. Hands are full. Before I draw, Patrick Hasselhoff. You win. Thank you all for coming out. Oh, wait a second. Can you give one of those back? I messed up. I am the meanest man on campus. Way to Steve Harvey in. Sorry. And the other winner is Miss Columbia. No. Can I get another drum roll, please? The other winner is Blake Bigano. All right, now for real, thank you everyone. Stay for the real debates, because that matters. Not that this doesn't